Without power tonight, and residents are still struggling to find fresh water and gasoline for their cars and generators. As you can see, still a lot of work left to be done, could take years. For more information about the benefit concert and how you can help donate, head to our website, foxnews.com. Trace?
Yeah, the benefit concert, and then you look down on the Gulf Coast, Jackie, and here we go again. Jackie Ibanez, live for us in New York. Jackie, thank you. Well, tragic events like the one in Las Vegas often make heroes out of people who step up to do what they can to help when they can. We'll be talking with one such person when our special live continuous coverage goes on.
Do you use catheters? Are you using the catheter that's really best for you?
Oh, yeah. For years, I've been using one kind of catheter, and I never knew that there were other really great catheters available until Liberator sent me samples to try. If I had not tried the samples from Liberator, I might never have found the perfect catheter for me. Liberator Medical sent me a catheter that was easier for me to use right out of the package. I even use them in my airplane and carry 4 or 5 and can be gone for a whole day. And now that I've found the best catheter for me, it's made my life much easier.
There are so many innovative catheters. Get the best catheter for you. Call Liberator Medical, a CR Bard company. Get your free catheter sample pack.
Call 1-800-359-1990, 1-800-359-1990.
Lugging your things up and down the stairs is a real hassle, and too much weight can hurt you. Well, not anymore. Now there's Climb Cart, the new and innovative folding cart that climbs stairs with you. So instead of you simply roll the Climb Cart upstairs with little effort. It's that easy.
Of this particular shooter, what he was trying to do?
Well, it really doesn't, because as investigators complete evaluating their leads, we may find, in fact, that he tried to buy other types of ammunition at other gun shows around the country. One thing we know now is that his activities transcended geography, time, and capacity, so it doesn't change anything in my mind.
And still no sense of a motive as to why Stephen Paddock did this, but what does it tell you that there may have been a reservation, it may have been him or someone in the same name overlooking the Lollapalooza, the Life is Beautiful festival as well?
Well, they're probably going to find out as time goes on that he stayed in any number of hotels and evaluated any number of venues for this act.
Just remarkable what we're learning. We know there's a note in the room with just some numbers, but no manifesto. Really, they have not cracked the motive part of this, and all of the attention now has been on, you know, the explosives in his car, the potential explosives in his car, the fact that a couple of bullets hit a jet fuel repository right next to McCarran, and just all the things we saw in that room. You make a very good point that you know, it is legal to have all of these guns. All these guns that he amassed was completely legal.
It is absolutely right. You know, during my time at the ATF, I've been in people's homes and seen hundreds of firearms, and to some people that may sound odd. To others, it's normal course of business.
Yeah, unbelievable that he didn't break a law until firing those weapons. Matthew Horace, former ATF agent, thanks for joining us.
There we go.
So of all 58 victims who died in the Las Vegas massacre have now been identified, and much of the focus, of course, has been on the gunman and his motive. We want to remember and honor the innocent lives he took. 40-year-old Rocio Rocha was a restaurant assistant manager, a longtime Disney employee, a supermom.
Oh, no.
The Eastvale, California
Something
woman
going on.
just gave birth to her 4th child last month.
Just watching the news together, man.
Was by her side when she died.
Patricia Mescas was looking forward to spending time with her grandchildren. The 67-year-old
Tonight's watch. That's what it's all
Menifee,
about.
California native was retired store manager and loved traveling, her family, and of course, country music. 31-year-old mother of 3, Carrie Lynn Galvin, worked full-time as a server in a local restaurant and somehow managed to always get her kids to their appointments and practices The Thousand Oaks, California native took her children to Disneyland every month, just like her own father did for her.
Teresa Nicole Kimura had a heart bigger than most, according to her friends. 38-year-old California woman was with 6 of those friends when the bullets rained down. They all survived. She did not. Brett Schwanbeck, a retired 61-year-old truck driver from Bullhead City, Arizona, loved taking his 2 sons camping, hunting, and dirt biking. He was at the concert with his fiance. His kids say there was no one more fun to be around.
24-year-old Austin Meyer of Marina, California, was celebrating a birthday with his girlfriend. He recently moved to Reno to study transportation technologies. His sister says he was
Well,
smart,
what do you think?
and a joy
Should we
to
do
be
this?
around. 31-year-old Carrie Parsons established.
I don't know, man. It is terrible. Everything's all terrible. So what you do? Sit back, pay your taxes. Look at me. I'm just sitting back.
By the Iran nuclear deal, he says Iran hasn't lived up to the spirit of the deal. This is the president warns of a calm before the storm.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
You'll find out.
A better back and a better body. Since 1981, that has been my passion. I created teeter hang-ups so people could live healthier, more active lives. I know.
There we go. Hey, what do you think? Oh, nobody's in the live chat. I just want to talk to people. How's the news? Talk to me. Who's out there? The Dark Knight. Who's out there all alone? I'm just doing my thing. I got a chat thing going on. Watching a little TV. Oh. CNN, how's that doing? Fox News. How about Fox? FX. Oh, come on. I'm just making it worse. FLX.
Coming in that were off duty. We had one of our guys that used to work for us moved to California. He happened to be here, so we ran into him all weekend.
Wow.
He brought one girl in, turned around, went back out, and got another girl. Or another guy, and brought that guy in and stayed with him the entire time. So we had people that, on our most critical patients, they were staying with them to make sure that we, kind of stayed on top of them. But it was one of those things that as people were coming, we had to make decisions. They were bringing us people that they're like, we need to, we need bag valve masks, we need to do CPR, we need to do this, and it's like, we can't. It's the decision that
right.
Guys, we can't do this. We have to save.
Is it frightening, or is it adrenaline, or what happens to you at that moment in time?
When we went through that second fence, I kind of went into work mode.
Right.
I kind of forgot about everything else that was going on, and knew that as the people were coming in and the patients were coming in, that we had to take care of them, as many as we could. We got to a point that where they could get up and walk out, we were sending them out to the street after the fire, like after the gunfire stopped.
Sure.
Because there were some more resources out there. Some of our criticals, we got to the point that we couldn't hold on to them anymore, and we had Metro cops coming in, and we're like, we'll put them in our cars. So we were taking them out and loading patients into Metro cars, and people were grabbing people off the street and stuff. So it was, everybody stayed nice and calm, and we all worked together, and our team in there was phenomenal.
Well, there are, I'm sure, a lot of people locally watching this who are like, thank God that Melanie Ondick was there, because that's a big deal. We hear these stories,
right.
And without people like you, the death toll's at 58. It's horrific. It's
right.
a horrific tragedy. It could have been bad.
Right.
Could have been higher.
All our guys kind of went through the same thing coming back to the med tent. We all tried to figure out how to get back there, because to us that was our safe spot.
Right.
All the EMTs, AMTs, the paramedics, everybody that was there, when they got to us, we all worked as a team.
Great team.
It was.
Melanie, we've got to take a break.
Thank you.
So nice to hear your story, and really great work.
Thank you.
Well, still ahead, more harrowing stories of survival. We're back with a concert goer who escaped the gunfire, but that's not the end of the story. Stay with us.
Well, I got to recharge my phone, so I'm gonna turn this off. Tonight's watch is off. Have a good night. Kabla.